Jordy, Nick said at the end on the walkout that one felt like a movie, his first game winner. Just what can you just say about that last play and how he was able to win this off an offensive rebound?
Very happy for him and proud of him because he's been working really hard. It was a little bit of an up and down, and right now consistently he's been getting better and better and better, being the anchor of the defense. But right now you see 7 for 11, 16 points, 9 rebounds, and just his leadership, his presence, and just being able to get that offensive rebound tip in for the win. It's a great story. I'm very, very happy for him because he deserves it.
I know that you guys had the lead, a big lead, but for the team to kind of come together, just what stood out about the way your team was able to stay together and be resilient and find a way?
Yeah, I think the composure and no matter the lineup that was out there, and we all know they're a really good defensive team as far as pressuring the ball. They create a lot of turnovers. That's what they do. And when Joel Embiid was out, they were able to really pressure us, almost switch 1 through 5. And we turned it over. We had to weather the storm. And I think the fact that we still got enough stops and then, big shots at the end. CJ was 0 for 8 from 3, and he made the one that really counted. And then Keon made a big one, too. And we thought that that last one was going in, and then Nick cleaned it up. So, great effort. I know that it wasn't pretty at one point when we were down, but keep believing and keep doing the right things. That's the most important thing. That's the growth that we want. And one way or the other, I'm happy because of the win, but I'm really proud of everything. I didn't call a timeout because I felt like they could have really pressured us and let the guys go. Is it right or wrong? I don't know. I trust the guys, and they made the right play.
When you say Nick's getting better, I'm curious. I mean, understanding that he had the early season injuries, the hammy, the back, whatever. How has he gotten better? How much of that is physical? How much of that is just where his headspace is? How is he understanding how you guys are playing better defensively?
Yeah, probably is a question for him about his headspace and everything. But what I can tell you is he works every day. He brings energy. He's positive. He talks to his teammates. He brings them together, and that's the Nick Claxton that we want. And he's gotten better with, how we wanted to play defense with the schemes. Obviously, you don't do it right away. You have to work at it, and I give him credit because he put the time, the effort, and he believed in what we're doing. He's just telling everybody else and holding everybody accountable, and that's what we want from him.
Yes, obviously, it was very impressive the way that you started the game, but to go down late and then have those big buckets and those stops and those responses, especially without, your lead ball handler and D'Angelo, does that make a win like this even more impressive to you?
Yeah, and credit to Killian, credit to Trendon, and credit to Reese, because they assumed those minutes at the point guard and kept us for the most part. We were composed. 16 turnovers are I always say 14 are mine, and obviously that's what this team does. I think they're 4th in points off turnovers in the NBA, and then last game I think we had 21 points. We gave them 21 points out of our turnovers. This game was 19, but giving credit to these 3 guys to step up, next man mentality, and helping the team win. So there's nothing new for us. Whoever plays hard and tries to do the right things, and it's all you can control.
You guys are now 12-8 when Trendon plays this year. Just what does he bring to the court that translates so much to your guys' ability to compete?
I mean, you just said it is it helps you win, and how does he do? He does that because he's able to score, but also able to handle and make and play 4 positions and post up and make a 3. So all those things are super valuable at his size and position, and it's another guy that I'm very happy with because he gets hurt, then he gets hurt again, and now you can say those 20 games have been really good with him on the court.
This is still a fairly young team, and obviously there were games in the beginning of the year you guys built up a big lead like you did tonight and then end up losing the game. What do you see as the difference in the group collectively from the beginning of the season to now?
Yeah, I think growth. You said it, that things that would have happened early in the season are not happening now, or at least we have more composure and we keep fighting. I cannot say that I knew for sure that we were winning this game, but I like the fact that even they took the lead, everybody seemed like they were under control. They were talking to each other. I used as many timeouts as I could, but I wanted to save one at the end. And the guys were really good. Like Nick once and CJ another time. He brought everybody together in a huddle, whether it was the infection control or the or free throws, and it's very important that they all come together and they talk to each other. So that's a sign of growth for us.
Coach, talk about your presence inside the paint on both sides of the ball throughout the whole game.
Yeah, I think we've made an effort, and we know this team is super handsy, and if you get too deep into the paint, that's where turnovers happen. But especially in that first half, we were able to score 34 points, and then if my math is correct, we scored 26 in the second, so 60 points in the paint is pretty good against this team. So offensively, that was good to see. We've struggled at the rim, and I don't know what the percentage of the rim is, but I'm happy to see that we've touched the paint and we've been aggressive. And then defensively, having Nick and having Dayron, they've been good rim protectors. They've been great with their coverages. They've been the anchor of our defense, and I think that's helped us for sure defend our paint and our rim. They end up scoring 50 points, which is so-so. It's not great, but, I give the guys credit with, what we've done defensively, holding teams to 103 points. In the NBA, it's pretty good, and especially this team with 3 super players.
Philadelphia being such a lively city, how does it feel having fans here to support you during this game?
Yeah, it's great. I love playing here because these fans are, very into the game. They're very particular with the way they support their teams, and you love that environment. Give them credit, and like you said, having our fans that are fairly close and they can support us, that's always good, because when you're on the road, it feels like you're against the world, and it's the bench is good because everybody is yelling against you, and seeing some people cheering for you is always cool, especially when you win this way in the last second. It's really cool to celebrate with all our fans that were supporting us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.